What if the most beautiful woman you've ever seen was actually a seal? Welcome back to Cryptid Adventure, the place where legends aren't just stories, they're real. Today we're diving into the freezing, fog-covered waters of Ireland and Scotland for one of the most heartbreaking and terrifying cryptid romances ever told. They're called Selkies, shape-shifting seal people. By day, they're ordinary seals swimming in the waves. But night, they peel off their seal skin like taking off a coat and become breathtakingly beautiful women who dance under the moonlight. And the craziest part? Stealing their skin traps them on land forever. This is the true legend of fisherman Goll and the Selkie named Erin, a story so powerful that Irish and Scottish villagers still whisper it around campfires today. Get ready, because this one is going to hit you right in the feels. A long time ago, in a tiny fishing village clinging to the rocky coast of Ireland, lived a lonely young man named Goll. Every single day he rowed out into the cold sea, casting his nets, but all he ever caught were tiny fish, barely enough to survive. No wife, no children, just endless silence when he came home. One misty morning, Goll pulled in his net and found something strange, a tiny, sickly-looking fish gasping on the deck. He was about to throw it back when suddenly the fish spoke with a human voice. "Spare my life, young fisherman, and I will give you a pearl worth a fortune." Goll shook his head. "I don't want riches," he said. "All I want is a beautiful wife, so I'm not alone anymore." The fish was silent for a long moment, then whispered a dangerous secret. "Tonight, when the full moon rises, hide behind the rocks on the beach. You will see a pod of seals crawl onto shore. They will shed their skins and transform into the most beautiful women you've ever seen, the Selkies. Wait until they dive into the waves to play, then steal one skin. Without it, that Selkie can never return to the sea. But beware, the ocean never forgets." Goll's heart pounded. The warning was terrifying, but his loneliness was stronger. That night, under a silver full moon, he crept to the beach and hid, barely breathing. Then it happened. From the black depths of the ocean, dozens of huge seals rose from the waves and dragged themselves onto the rocks. One by one, they slowly peeled off their sleek black skins, revealing the most stunning women imaginable. Skin like moonlight, long flowing hair, eyes sparkling like pearls. They laughed and danced in the surf, completely free and wild. Goll couldn't move. He was frozen in awe. When the Selkies finally dove into the waves to play, he sprinted out, snatched the nearest skin, still warm, and ran home like the devil was chasing him. He locked it deep inside an old wooden chest and waited. When he returned to the beach, every Selkie had vanished back into the sea, except one. A young woman sat alone on the cold rocks, crying softly under the moon. Her name was Erin, and she was the owner of the skin he had stolen. Without it, she could never go home. She had no choice but to follow Goll back to the village and become his wife. 7 years passed like a dream. Thanks to Erin's magical knowledge of the sea, Goll always found the biggest schools of fish. Their house filled with laughter. They had a beautiful son and daughter. The whole village was jealous of their perfect life. But every night, Erin sat by the window, staring at the ocean, tears in her eyes. She grew paler and weaker with every passing day.
"I belong to the sea," she whispered. "Selkies can only live on land for 7 years. After that, the ocean calls us back, and if we don't answer, we die." Goll watched his wife wasting away and felt crushing guilt. He had stolen her freedom. One stormy afternoon, he couldn't take it anymore. He opened the chest, pulled out the sealskin he had hidden for 7 long years, fell to his knees and cried, "I was wrong, Erin. I can't keep you trapped here. Go home." With tears streaming down her face, Erin took the skin. Goll, their son and daughter, walked her to the same rocky beach where it all began. The wind howled, the waves roared like they were calling her name. Erin hugged her husband one last time. She kissed her children goodbye. Then she slowly wrapped the black sealskin around her body. In that moment, everything changed. The skin sealed perfectly over her. She looked at her family with eyes full of love and sorrow, then ran straight into the crashing waves. A huge splash swallowed her whole. Goll and the children stood on the rocks, sobbing as the sea claimed her forever. But here's where the story gets even haunting. Every single month, on the brightest night of the full moon, the villagers still see Goll and his 2 children walking down to that same beach. They sit on the rocks all night, playing and laughing with one giant black seal that swims right up to them. Some swear they've seen the seal peel off its skin, turning back into Erin, hugging her children under the moonlight. No one dares get too close, because they know the truth. Erin finally went home, but the ocean never lets go of those it loves. And get this, Selkies aren't only women. There are male Selkies too, incredibly handsome men who rise from the sea to seduce lonely women. One single tear dropped into the ocean, and a Selkie man appears in seconds. Fishermen in Ireland and Scotland still report seeing seals shed their skins under the moon. Is it just folklore, or are the Selkies still out there, watching us right now? So tell me in the comments right now, if you were Goll, would you have stolen that seal skin? Yes or no? Be honest, I read every single comment. If this story gave you chills, smash that like button, subscribe to Cryptid Adventure, and hit the bell so you never miss the next mind-blowing legend. We're going even deeper next time. Thanks for watching, adventurers, and remember, next time you're walking on a beach and find a strange seal skin lying there, just keep walking, because some things in the ocean should never be touched. See you in the next one. Stay curious and stay safe out there.